Yes everyone, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel in this week's video. As you saw at the end of last week's video, I'm back at uni, I'm back at Loughborough. And what I thought I'd do is I'd kickstart it off with the most savage day of the week, leg day. And just take you through a leg session at the new gym at Powerbase. I'm really excited for this. It's been a while since I trained there. Last year was a bit difficult being up here. I spent most of my time back at home anyway, with the pandemic. But this year we're back to normal. Hopefully, final year, got a lot to do, a lot to get on with, but we don't ever slack. Big leg day today. What I'm gonna do before I train is I'll take you through on my whiteboard, take you through the exercises I'm gonna do, what I'm doing, the reason behind everything. I've done it before whilst I was doing my pre-workout back home. This time I've got a whiteboard. I'm going to use a visual cue. I don't know how the lighting's going to work in here though, whether you're going to see it too well, but I'm going to explain it anyway, so you'll be able to hear what I'm waffling about. But let's get to it. I don't know how well you can see this. I'm hoping it looks right. I've had to redo it a few times to get it big enough, but we're going to start the workout off with lying hamstring curls. This is my favourite exercise to start every leg workout, as it helps open up the hips, and especially when it comes to your pressing movements and your heavy quad movements, having your hamstrings warmed up is essential basically. So this is the perfect exercise to start your workout, and I highly recommend that everyone does it first. So what we do, we're going to do 2 warm-up sets around 5 reps. The reason 5 reps is just to get used to the weight. We'll start off light and then we'll go a little bit heavier on the second set, and just really get a feel for the exercise, the movement, and just get your body primed for the heavier sets. So the first main set, we're going to go for failure at around 15 reps. So choose your weight appropriately to fail at 15 reps. Doesn't matter if you only get like 12, but we aim for 15. So if you're getting 20, 25, it's a bit too light. And obviously if you're going 6, 8, then it's too heavy for you. We'll then back off at 12 to 15 reps. So we'll try and hit that 15 range again with a little bit of a lighter weight, just because if you're able to do the same weight 15 reps and you obviously didn't go to failure in the set before, or you took too much rest. Right, for exercise 2, we've got the leg press. For this, I've taken inspiration of an old bodybuilder. I think it was Tom Platz. I'm pretty sure it was Tom Platz. He has arguably the best legs in bodybuilding, full stop. What it is, it's a pyramid set until failure. What you do is you start with 1 plate each side and you get 10 reps. Then you go to 2 plates each side, 20 reps. And you get the theme here. For every plate each side you do 10 reps. So 3 plates a side 30, 4 plates a side 40. The most I've ever got is 30 reps for 5 plates. However, I know for a fact the leg press at Powerbase is a lot harder. You can get a lot deeper, so it's going to be harder because there's a bigger range of motion than the leg presses I use at my local gym. So we'll see how many we can get. I'll put to failure here. What's important is, even on the reps with 10, you don't, I know it's going to be light, but you don't smash out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You take every rep as if it's a failure rep. Nice and slowly cinch on the way down and power up. We're going to move on to leg extensions, really focus on stretch of the quads now. By this point you've done your hamstring curls and your leg press, and your knee joint will be warmed. It shouldn't cause you too much knee pain, rather than if you started with leg extensions, which I know some people do. I'm not a big fan of it because I feel my knee's a bit stiff if I start with these. So same again, warm up, 2 sets of 5 reps just to feel the weight. We'll go for failure around the 12 to 15 range for the main set, and then after this we'll hit another set of the same weight. Try and aim for 10 to 12 reps. Then we'll strip it down to 3 plates, get 6 to 12, 2 plates, 6 to 12, just until not quite failure. We'll leave 1 or 2 reps. Probably we'll leave about 1 rep in the tank, just so the proceeding drops aren't wasted with like 2 reps. And then we'll go for failure at one plate. By this point your legs will be finished, and all over the weight, really light. I'll be struggling to get the reps going, but we'll keep it controlled, keep the full range of motion, and then we'll move on. Next we'll shift over to hamstrings with RDLs. Same process, warm up 2x5, then we'll go for failure at 12 to 15 again. This time we'll back off, drop the weight a bit, go for 12 to 15 reps again, just keeping it in the higher end of the rep range, because what you'll find is if you go too heavy and start to struggle too much and your form starts to go, what will happen is you'll round over a little bit and the tension will shift from the hamstrings into your lower back, and that's not what we want. We want to get a big hamstring swoop, not train our lower back. And what I will add is we're going to use a little ramp when we do these. I'm not sure what they've got in the gym. I know they've got little steps they use for the block pulls. We'll probably use one of them just to put your toes on, which will shift the attention off your calves and pull more on the hamstring from the starting point. This will really help to increase the stretch on the hamstrings and optimize the exercise, basically. Right, so this brings us on to our final exercise for quads. We're gonna do Smith machine squats with a narrow stance, because we want to focus on keeping the tension on the quads the whole time. Whereas if you take a wider stance, some of the tension shifts posteriorly into your lower back and your adductors, which will give you the juicier look on the inside. However, we're trying to increase the aesthetic on the outside, so keeping tension on the quads at all times. Same again, you know the drill, 2x5. Then we'll hit a cluster set. So it's basically 4 rounds. We're gonna go for 5 reps each round. So we'll do the 5 reps. After that 5th rep, we take a 10-second break. Let's count 1, 2, 3, and then go again for another 5. After this, for set 2, we're going to do 1.5 reps. So go down for a full rep, come up halfway to just about 90 degrees, back down again and up. This keeps tension on the quads for a longer period of time, increase the time under tension, and we'll go for 10 to 12 reps. 10 1.5 makes up 15 reps. So you see the theme, 10 to 15 rep range, and 12 at a push. We always go for a push. So after we finish quads, we're going to finish off the hamstrings with standing alternating leg curls, 2x5 reps. The first set's going to be failure at 15 to 20 reps. The reason it's a bit higher for this one is because this one really focuses on the stretch. So you want to go at a lighter weight where you can hold the eccentric for a longer period of time and really pull on the hamstring muscle. What I also feel when you go too heavy with this, the knee takes a lot of the strain. You end up almost throwing up your knee and the rest of your body, like your lower back, rather than the hamstring itself. And your calf starts to take over. You won't be able to hold your toes in dorsiflexion while you do the exercise. So that's why it's higher. And then we'll back off. This is the finisher. We're going to call it a widowmaker, which is pretty self-explanatory, because we're going to go for 25 reps each leg, 5x5. The only rest you get is the period between the other 5. So I'll do 5 on my right, 5 on my left, and the rest for the right will be when I'm doing the ones on the left. So it's left, right, left, right. And by then you'll be finished, your legs will be shaking. I have to be careful when I step off the thing just in case I fall over. We're going to finish off this leg workout with 2 calf exercises. I know it's a high volume leg day. We start with eccentric focus calf raises. We can do this on the leg press, and what this means is the focus is more on the obviously the eccentric as it says, but the reason for this is it recruits the anterior tibialis, which is the muscle you find on the outside bit of the front of your leg, like next to your shin, and that comes with dorsiflexion. And the reason for this, I don't have this in every leg day, but it helps to build the overall size of the lower leg, and we don't want small calves. 2x5 warm up. Your calves will be warmed up by now for this big leg day, but still, just to be sure, get used to the movement. First set, failure at 12 to 15, no different to usual. We push past the burn. The thing with calves, and especially the anterior tibialis, it burns. It really does burn, especially when you're going slow. You feel like someone's got a lighter and a can of links underneath your leg. But you push through it and you get to true failure, we don't wimp out. We move off to a back off set, 12 to 15 again. Just really push past that burn. Right, lastly, to kill off this leg workout, we're going to do seated calf raises. Same again, 2 by 5 reps. Right, set 1 is going to be a heavy set. This is because previous exercise would have primed the calves to lift a heavier weight, and also the tendons and the ligaments surrounding your ankle and your lower leg. So if the injury risk is reduced, so we can hit it heavy and really push to grow the calves. We're going to go for 8 to 10 reps. This doesn't mean we're going to kick it up, throw it up nice and fast. We're going to go up, we're going to hold, go down, we're going to hold it at the bottom and the top. Then we're going to move to a back off set of 12 to 15 reps, and we're going to finish with failure. Right, I'm going to get myself to the gym now. The pre-workout's starting to kick in, and I'll catch you there. Right, I hope you enjoyed the leg session. It was savage to say the least. We definitely went hard today. It was a good first leg session back at Loughborough at Power Base. I'm excited to be back. I'm excited to see what this year brings. It's going to be a very stressful year for me with obviously all my finals, my final year projects, and keeping all this up as well. Not only the videos and the YouTube journey, but also my bodybuilding journey, and having to keep my routine. I'm a big fan of routine. I like to know what I'm doing, and it can't be promised with my life at uni, as things such as research and all that. That doesn't mean that this is going to stop though. I'm going to carry on smashing it. I'm going to carry on eating all my meals and training hard. But yeah, I'm about to go and make my final meal of the day before I go to bed. Got a lecture to write some notes up on. But if you did enjoy the video, make sure you like it. You leave a comment, leave something nice to me. Let me know if you want me to do a uni day in the life, what you want to see whilst I'm up here. Might as well make the most out of my situation while I'm here. Next week I'm going to do a day in the life anyway. Let you in on what I do as a student, how I eat, how I train. I'll see you all next week. Make sure you share it with your mates as well. Let everyone know about the JDH Fit story, the journey, and everything to do with the channel. But yeah, I'll catch you all next week. I'm out.